Now, if you just thrilled to the word, I'm sure you did, you could, of course, buy this, as long as you're over 18, because it's the worst of the word, and it has condom snorting and insect eating. This man that's stuck... Oh, gosh, he's stuck pins all over his body.
Yeah, I think we've got the idea of that.
It's got, enlargement surgery on a very delicate part of the male anatomy, which I think would be very helpful to you to watch. And then it's got Terry Christian just speaking English.
It's all very well, but, I mean, it's self-promotion for Planet and Channel 4 saying this programme, but I think people have probably seen it now.
But they've not seen the worst of the word.
Well, no, maybe not. But I think there we are. It's quite enough, really. Really. Oh... What can I sell?
So what next?
I'm not going to sell anything.
What can you sell?
I can only sell goodwill and decency. Does that sound very wrong? I feel like that bloke in 12 Angry Men. What have we got on next?
Was he Gregory Peck?
I think it's where there was a jury.
Do you know, that's so weird, because just then you said you were like the man in 12 Angry Men, and I was thinking, my God, he's just like Gregory Peck.
Yeah, that's
but
right.
not handsome, but just like Gregory Peck.
But not handsome. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, let's return to our business, shall we?
Yes.
And not try and turn it into some just cheap commercial way of trying to sell things to members of the public.
What song?
Saturday Zoo.
Oh, this is really good. I think it's really excellent.
In fact, this is particularly good because the guests include... are we going to have a commercial break first? Yes, we are. After the commercial break,
we'll tell you who the guests are.
Because it is
excellent.
Yeah.
Celebrate the traditional values of Christmas on Channel 4, like carol singing in the snow.
In heavenly peace.
Time with the family.
At your parents' house, no one can hear you scream.
Santa's reindeer.
My name's Whitney. And I'm the provocative one.
And a man in a dress.
Ho, ho, and to a large extent, ho.
It's Christmas Eve at 10 for the alternative festive spirit.
Campus Christmas. Where else? Channel 4.
That Gladys Oldthorpe, she never buys her own.
Boddingtons, the cream of Manchester.
Can't take time off for a cough.
I'd sooner take Sudafed.
Malibu, the sun always shines when it pours.
Call 0891 80 80 80. 1 + 1 gets you together.
Supermodel or wannabe? Watch the Babe Business.
How tall are you? About 5'6". Okay, that's really hard. Need to lose some weight. Don't go crazy. Yeah, you're a little commercial for us, but you're very pretty. I definitely think you have potential. Come back when you have pictures.
Okay.
Okay. Next. We made it.
The top and bottom of the Babe Business. Thursday at 9 on 4.
woke me up.
Sex, violence, we've got it all.
Where did the sex bit? Was that both, was it?
No, that was me.
You're the sex.
I was the sex,
Yeah.
and that was the violence.
Where does that take us? We're about to go and see Saturday
Zoo.
And we were talking about some of the good guests that were on it.
Christopher Walken.
Who is Christopher Walken?
He's the actor from The Deer Hunter that plays, you know,
Oh,
Russian
I
roulette,
can't
and he's
stand
so
these
handsome.
ghastly American stupid
well, I
actors.
think he's really
but
good looking.
there is, however, Paul Weller, who's very good, and Roland Riveron. And,
Who's your boyfriend?
Certainly not. I've never been to bed with Paul Weller or Roland Riveron. And there we are. So there's something to look forward to, isn't it? Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm busting.
Now, your irresistible new hat can help you save on your next bonnet. Airline tickets can get you first-class seats. And the occasional steak can lead to a tasty grill. Because Britain's most popular car manufacturer and Britain's biggest credit card have got together to create the Ford Barclaycard. It gives you all the advantages of a Barclaycard, with the chance to save towards a new Ford every time you use it. You can save up to £600 a year with a maximum of £1,800 in 3 years. If you're already a Barclaycard holder, then from January, your existing profile points can count for up to £600 of that £1,800 saving. Call 0800 111 222 now. Ford and Barclaycard, making a Ford more affordable.
Pringles, once you pop, you can't stop.
One and Sega TV workout.
I was trying to work out who it was until he actually says he's from 1+1.
The advert was on, and I thought, well, I might as well give it a try. I left a message first. That was relatively easy to do. The next day, I phoned up, says, you have messages waiting for you. So I phoned up at night, and I got through to him.
He asked me to meet him. We just met each other and we're married.
Call 0891 60 60 60. 1+1 gets you together.
If you want to give more for your money this Christmas, Argos takes care of it.
Famously smooth. Tetley.
Pressure from blocked sinuses can cause pain and headaches. Take Sinutab. Its double action eases the pain and relieves congestion quickly. And new Sinutab Nighttime is now available to also aid restful sleep. Sinutab and Sinutab Nighttime relieve sinus pain and headache fast.
This is a Christmas appeal from the NSPCC to ask if you can give £15 now to help save a child's life. Every year in this country, thousands of children are cruelly abused in their own homes. Babies left alone for days without food. Toddlers beaten and bruised, helpless victims of violence. Young girls and boys shamelessly assaulted. And tragically, it's estimated that every other day a child dies following abuse or neglect. The children shown here are those that made headline news. But for every child you read about in the papers, there are countless more in need of our protection. This Christmas, can you spare £15 to help save a child's life? Your £15 will help us counsel a withdrawn child. Your £15 will help our work with children and parents. And your £15 can help pay for that vital visit to a child in danger. So please, give the best Christmas gift of all and call 0800 28 20 28 now. We're waiting for your call. Thank you.
That must have been very interesting, I would imagine, to be in the green room of Saturday's Zoo with all of those unusual guests in one room together. Don't you think? Christopher Walken being sort of methody and Paul Weller being methody and Roland Riveren with his bum out.
And that
drunk,
is, yes,
vomiting
on
out of his nostrils.
methadone.
Yes.
But I think that's what I think. Robbie Coltrane once told me that he went into a film which was a period film set where I think it was like medieval knights and things, and he did it with a lot of American actors. And there was a battle scene, and they were all saying, "Hey, gee, we're trying to work out how we're really trying to live like and think. You know, I'm a soldier from the 13th century, and I'm fighting for my family, and I want to get my motivation right, and that's how I can go into battle." And they said to him, "What do you do?" He said, "Well, I go out there and I get my sword out and I pretend to hit people with it." That's the difference between a great actor and a load of twerps, if you ask me.
It's now time for the
because it is acting, isn't it?
It's now time for the commercial break, Jules.
Oh, right.
Oh, raunchy. Coming from a body heat. Rock and roll. Fun.
Small-town girl to rock and roll legend. Tina Turner's story, The Girl from Nutbush, Wednesday night at 9.
It's simply the best.
Then, Christmas Eve at 9, What's Love Live, Tina Turner in concert. The complete Tina Turner on Channel 4.
Daddy, what would happen if I got in some extra Cockburns this Christmas?
We might still be having Christmas dinner on New Year's Eve.
Once Venezia has hope of you, it never lets you go. Laura Biagiotti, Venezia Parfum, a seduction of the senses.
Call 0891 80 80 80. 1 + 1 gets you together.
When you get acid indigestion or heartburn, Rennie works fast. Fast, effective Rennie for on-the-spot relief.
The world revolves at 1,000 miles per hour. It's enough to make you dizzy. Talk amongst yourselves. By maybe sometime.
Wrap yourself in the Big Apple tinsel for Christmas in New York, where Jonathan Demme's cousin Bobby lives and preaches.
This is our community, these are our streets, and we gotta take charge.
And with its own queen, Quentin Crisp gives an alternative message for Christmas Day. Take a life-size bite out of the Big Apple on 4.
So then, we're about to have a programme, but you say that when my body keeps making noises...
It does, though.
Well,
it's constantly rumbling and unguenting and weird.
Well, I'll keep it working. I mean, it is about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but it's very well oiled, isn't it, your body?
Stay well oiled. I think you're ideally...
Lubricated.
Certainly stay lubricated and well oiled. And it's important to drink, I think, 4 gallons of water a day, isn't it? Something like that.
I have 4 gallons of water in my bladder at this moment, actually.
I mean, normally, yeah, exactly. There you go. Well, perhaps we can have a look at that a little bit later on. Normally at this stage, I'd say hello to my children, but if any of them are watching...
Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed. It's much too late.
Next, we're going to see lovely Laurie Pike, and what a beautiful girl she is, and what fantastic clothes. I particularly admired her matching Fair Isle...
sarcastic.
No, I liked those Fair Isle knickers and matching socks she had on a couple of weeks ago. She's very fetching, isn't she?
Oh, well... I don't know what to
and
say.
she's doing a fantastic show, because the show that we're
You're
about
just going
to see...
deeper and deeper, I think.
The show she's about to do is one where she deals with narcolepsy, something many of us may have by the end of the show.
What's narcolepsy?
You know, when you keep falling asleep and you don't expect to.
Is that
I always get it whenever... You know, the other night I met a
I bet some
mayor.
people
I met a Lord Mayor, I told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I got narcolepsy in the middle of it.
What, the man present the Lord
And I
Mayor
just went...
straight out? That's
right
awful,
into his lap.
And she has that disease, does she?
No, she's interviewing the actual boy that was the person that River Phoenix was playing in My Own Private Idaho.
Oh, but I thought...
Do you know nothing?
No, I thought that was about a rent boy scene or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch those sort of films. I
Oh,
will now.
sorry.
I will now, though. No,
Maybe
I
if
won't.
Ealing do a version of it, you'll be able to see
I
it.
certainly will. Terry Thomas, now there's an actor.
I prefer Ian Carmichael.